It's a good song. I mean, like I said, I would have loved to have worked with you on that mix, and we probably would have argued a lot, but it's just, I mean, and now, it'd be real cool to have like your mix and then yours and my mix. So, and then you release them both and see what that sounds like.
The day will come. I'm waiting to think about this more after the next 12th album, but there are songs I want to re-record eventually, and that might be one of them. So it would be interesting to do a set of recording sessions of that song in particular and send you the files, and you could mix a version, I could mix a version. I think that'd be interesting.
That would be fun. That would be really fun, and then we could play them like right next to each other or one after the other, and that would be so cool because I think we'd probably do a bunch of different things, which would be really awesome.
I think this sounds like a future project.
We got to do that.
It's going to happen now. Because I'll annoy this shit out of both of you.
That'd be a lot of fun. I got to give credit to Matt Stevens, the drummer on that track. He thinks of himself as not an intuitive player. He's very formally trained as a jazz drummer and as a rock drummer. He's technically speaking the best drummer I've ever worked with. He's phenomenal. He doesn't think of himself as a feel player, but he feels the dynamics of that song perfectly. And I think he really brought a lot out of that. Not only that, but I called that a little bit of my Bob Dylan song in that my guitar isn't as in time. My rhythm guitar is definitely not in time in that song, especially during the verses, because we tracked the rhythm guitar and the initial vocal at the same time, which, you can kind of fall out of time one way or another when you do that, especially in early takes. And I just told him, like, I'm not playing in time. Sorry. I can tell I'm not playing in time, especially from the verses into the chorus, but I know you're good enough that you can make it work and people won't even notice because you're that good. And he did. He somehow knew that, like, it jumps from the verse to the chorus maybe like a quarter of a beat too soon. And he just anticipated that, and he made it work. A lot of drummers wouldn't know how to do that.
Tell everybody where they can find you, where they can purchase your music, all that good stuff.
Masonicblock.com. And I nearly forgot until you just reminded me that 19 of our instrumentals are available for free download right now. It's the first time we've released any sort of retrospective at all. During my book signing, I wanted to play some of our original music. I thought so it wasn't too distracting. I would pick some of our instrumentals. Ended up being 19 of them. I thought, well, we'll make these 19 songs available for free on the website. And so anybody can go to masonicblock.com right now, go to the music page. It's the very top album on the page, and you can download it for free, individual songs or the entire album of 19 songs. And we're going to leave that open until at least the new album is released later this summer. So that's really
great. Cool.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a long time. Also return to masonicblock.com mid to late summer, because that's when the new album, EP, 5-song album, which is a very short album of 5 songs with a very long title, which is Your Heroes Will Let You Down. That's when you learn from them the most. And that will drop on the website in July or August. We're not sure when. So keep going back to masonicblock.com to check out the free music right now. And then when the new album comes out, and then go to rightsreignsupreme.com to check out my new book.
Yes.
Oh, and go to historykillers.substack.com if you want to keep up with. I'm always issuing new articles at least twice a month.
James, I want to thank you so much for coming back on the show and working with us. I know we keep missing each other. I think both sides of this are just super busy.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad it worked out. I always love talking to you too.
And we have to have you on again when you drop the 12 or the live or whatever you do first.
Okay. Absolutely. I would love that.
We love talking.
There are certain people that we interview that I love talking to more than
we're
others.
at an hour and 41 minutes.
I know. I'm sorry.
Everybody,
thanks for coming to the show.
For joining us. We know that was a longer episode. But we just really love having him on. He's great. He's so fun to talk to.
Yes.
And he's so well spoken.
Yes.
And he's so musically prolific
Yes.
that I'm a little jealous. So, and that's it. I'm tired.
That's all we got. So, please listen to us when you listen to us.
And if you did last week, you'll notice that the Patreon is different. You'll notice that there was extra content from the Trashy Annie interview, and there will be extra content and an extra song from this interview. So please make sure, we're not begging because we know not a lot of people can afford it. For the love of God, gas is $3.50 something a gallon. But if you can, please join our Patreon. Also, our shop's description is in the link below, and I have nothing else to say. I just want to crawl into bed.
So just remember to make some